Alright, I got one more performer for you guys this evening. Originally from South Dakota, but now out of Oakland. Everybody welcome Luke Warmwater.
The Jesus of the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota was raised speaking Lakota until he was 5 years old. Until he was sent to the boarding school mission on the res, where the nuns washed his native language out of him every time he was caught speaking Lakota, and washed in English with white bar soap. When he was a young teenager, he had the same recurring dream of nuns crucifying him atop an old wooden telephone pole with number 2 lead pencils driven through his palms and feet. Wire notebook binder stretched and wrapped around his head like a crown of thorns. Pages of Big Chief notepad paper fastened around his waist like a loincloth. After he ran away from the boarding school at age 15, he never again had this dream. In his prophecy vision, he knew he was the Jesus of Pine Ridge. He contemplated this deliverance into his mid-20s with 1,000 communities of fried bread and Gibson white port wine. He figured he needed a mighty steed chariot to lead his people into the promised land of the Black Hills in South Dakota. So he found a crazy nut white pastor across the borderline in Nebraska to buy his mighty steed. A 1964 Chrysler Newport for $450 and a bag of weed. It was his. The white guy that sold it to him was some kind of pastor nut. When the deal was done, the white guy laid his hands on the front hood and preached, "By the power of of me, in the name of Jesus Christ, I cast demons and Lucifer out and away from this vehicle." But yes, the other day I laid my hands on a roadkill dog, and I brought it back to life. The Jesus of Pine Ridge knew he was a false god full of dog doo-doo. Peeling out of his gravel parking lot, gravel flying like angels in the holy cloud of dust, he ripped the plastic Jesus off the dashboard and threw it in that back seat. After all, every car needs a name, so he called it his Jesus Chrysler. 10 years and 10 used cars later, he had survived the countless crazy don't-look adventures he survived. Like the time he could fly. Yes, the Jesus of Pine Ridge could fly. Well, more like fall. Off a 300-foot cliff in the Black Hills. Gusts of wind and lost footing found him at the bottom of the canyon with broken leg and broken ribs. But he had survived. Just as he had survived the car accidents, jail time, bad booze, drugs, even falling off a 300-foot cliff in the Black Hills could never kill the Jesus of Pine Ridge. Maybe he died a long time ago. A resurrection to deliver all those full-bloods to half-breeds into salvation. The Jesus of Pine Ridge. This has been the gospel according to Luke Warmwater.